Hey everybody, welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So we're here today because it is Thursday, which means it is Booklist Thursday. Booklist Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. So today, in honor of it being December, it's the first Thursday in December. We're so excited to be here. At least I am. I don't know. I love this time of year. We're going to talk about book recommendations that could be Hallmark movies. So I don't know if you're like me, but I definitely get on the Hallmark movie train this time of year. I love a good Christmas Hallmark movie. I know they're predictable. I know they can be cheesy, but this time of year, I don't know. I soak up all the cheesiness and the Christmassiness. I just made up that word. It works. And these books remind me either of a Hallmark movie I may have watched or definitely could be its own Hallmark movie. So let's get started. I loved every single one of these too, so highly recommend them all. First one, I read this last Christmas. This is How the Grump Saved Christmas by Claire Kingsley. I got this for my Christmas book exchange I do with my book club, and I really, really like this. It's definitely Hallmark movie-ish. We have Isabel. She and her family own something called Tillicum's Christmas Village, and they're in a bit of financial trouble, but they're kind of like this pinnacle place to go in their little small town. They do this whole Christmas experience where you cut down your own Christmas tree and you meet Santa, and it's the whole thing. And then there's this man that's trying to buy it. His name is Elias. He is the grumpiest, grinchiest man of them all. She's not letting him get involved in this. She is refusing to help in any way. She is determined to save this farm. And she maybe knows him. She has maybe dated him before. So there's a little history there. He's coming to try to, I don't know, buy the place. Let's just say it's enemies to lovers and just be done with it. And it is glorious and I loved it. It's so, so great. I love it. I loved both characters too. Then we have In Holidays by Christina Lauren. So Christina Lauren, they tend to take different spins on stories, and this one is no exception. So we have One Christmas Wish, Two Brothers, and A Lifetime of Hope are on the line. As Malin Jones she's living with her parents, hates her going nowhere job, and has just made a romantic error in epic proportions. So she's going to spend the last Christmas at her favorite place in the entire world. It's a Utah cabin where she and her family have spent holidays ever since she was born, along with two other families. As she drives away from the cabin for the final time, she throws out that she thinks might be a simple plea to the universe: please show me what will make me happy. Next thing she knows, tires screech, metal collides, everything goes black, and when she wakes up, she's on an airplane bound for Utah, where she's going through the same holiday again. So think Groundhog's Day until she kind of can figure it out. Again, reminds me of a Hallmark movie I may have seen, and I feel like she took a train like back in the past. I think that's the one. So, and this one also, I mean, this could explain a number of Hallmark movies, but could definitely be a Hallmark movie, and it was a fun book. Then we have The 12 Dates of Christmas by Jenny Bayless. Another one that I think I read this last Christmas. We have 34-year-old Kate is ready to just kind of give up on love, basically. She's living in the sleepy town of Blexford, England. It's not really brimming with prospects for her in order to kind of find the man of her dreams. But she loves her job. She loves where she's living. Everything's great. Her best friend then signs her up for a dating agency that promises to help singles find love before the holidays. There are 23 days till Christmas, 12 dates with 12 different men, and may the odds be in your favor. And so she goes on each of these 12 dates, and some of them are pretty funny, some of them are really sweet. It was, again, a cute, romancy Hallmark movie-ish book, and I really liked it. So then we have the last two. These are my favorite. These are the ones that I tell people to read all the time. So we have The Afterlife of Holly Chase. This is by Cynthia Hand. This is like a Christmas Carol retelling. So we have Holly. 5 years ago, she was visited by 3 ghosts to kind of help show her maybe that she's being a little selfish and maybe needs to change her ways, you know, just like a Christmas Carol. They try to convince her to adapt, and she didn't. And then she died. Now she's stuck working for the top secret company called Project Scrooge. She is the latest ghost of Christmas past, and her afterlife has been pretty miserable. But this year's Scrooge is about to change everything, because maybe she kind of falls in love with Scrooge. So from her perspective as Ghost of Christmas Past, kind of this little fun, cheeky take on A Christmas Carol, really love this book. And people who, I mean, I've borrowed this out. It has been a loved book. And I don't know, lots of people have really enjoyed it. So I highly recommend that one. And the last one I want to talk about definitely reminds me of a Hallmark movie. I swear I've seen this one before. This is The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. Also, maybe I read this 2 Christmases ago. I feel like the last few years I've read a lot of Christmassy books. But this one follows twin sisters. We have Charlie and Cass. Charlie is a chef. She's competing on a reality show in LA, a baking show. And Cass is running like their family bakery back in their small town in California. Something happens with Charlie where she loses her sense to taste and smell. And she's like a finalist in this competition. So she convinces Cass, who's her identical twin, to switch places with her. Cass goes and competes on the show, and then Charlie goes home and runs the family's bakery, dealing with all of the past that comes with it. So really love this. I love that it got both of these girls to kind of come out of their comfort zone, switch places. There are funny pieces that happen to each of them, and it's a really sweet book. And again, absolutely can be and is a Hallmark movie. So here are my 5 could-be Hallmark movie books if you're looking for that kind of a heartfelt, little romancy. A couple of them might get a little spicy. I feel like this had a little spice in it, but I don't totally recall. But nothing like too crazy in my opinion. But if you're looking for that sweet little Hallmarky movie romance, these are definitely books you should check out. Head over to Sarah's channel today and see what she has for us for her Hallmark movie-esque books. And otherwise, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any book recommendations that are Christmassy, leave them below. I absolutely want to check them out. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye.